man, because it takes the extreme ones to keep us alive. You understand what I'm saying? It takes the extreme ones to keep the truth into our people's head.
Central to Samir's beliefs is the Panther ideology of freedom from white oppression at any cost, encapsulated in their motto, freedom or death.
In a sense, I have a death wish. That's me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just that warrior. You know, I don't care. I'm ready for war, man, because black people need to be free.
Next, Samir takes his violent message of revolution to the streets. King Samir Shabazz is the new Black Panther Party's Philadelphia leader. This new Panther version of Black Power does not include white participation. In fact, Samir keeps a composition book of indignities perpetrated on blacks by whites.
Bottom line, I understand he is my open enemy today. He has brutalized, raped, maimed, killed, burned, lynched, robbed, tortured, took our names, took our God, took our language, took us. Okay? So there's no reason for me, knowing all of this, with this book, all of the history of everything this man has done to us, there's no reason why I should be still walking around in 2008 talking about let us all unite and fight this struggle together.
Black rage, for some people, was an articulation of the obvious frustration with being powerless. So that sense of frustration and anger manifests itself in sort of extremist politics because you're dealing with extremist conditions.
To throw off every vestige of white oppression, Shabazz has relinquished his given name of Maurice Heath for King Samir Shabazz.
The black man is the king of this universe. So I added on king, which means ruler. Samir means entertaining companion or teacher, and Shabazz means indestructible. So that's how I formulated my name.
In Philadelphia, King Samir Shabazz and his chief of staff, Jerry Jackson, spend weekends passing out flyers to call attention to injustices in the black community, protesting police brutality, and recruiting new members.
Did you get one of these, Queen? Take that one. All right, you're welcome. Sis, you get one of these? It's information on how to deal with the police. All right? Many different situations when they come to your house, when they come to your car, when they just violating you on the street. My job is to educate black people whether they want to be educated or not. I don't give a damn what they may feel about white people. I hate white people. All of them. Every last iota of a cracker, I hate him. Because we're still in this condition, man. You want to play? We didn't come out here to play with nobody.
Samir targets only his people with his Black Power message. He preaches racial separation and rages against police brutality against blacks. He believes that only revolution can liberate his people, and rejects the idea that the election of Barack Obama will usher in real change. Samir will use any opportunity to shout his message, even at a festival celebrating African heritage.
We didn't come out here to play today. There's too much serious business going on in the black community to be out here sliding through South Street with white, dirty, cracker whore on our arm, and we call ourselves black men with African garb on. What the hell is wrong with you, black man? You had a doom day with a white girl on your damn arm. We keep begging white people for freedom. No wonder we're not free. Your enemy cannot make you free, fool. You want freedom? You're gonna have to kill some crackers. You're gonna have to kill some of their babies. Let us get our act together. It's time to wake up, clean up, and stand up. Black power? Black power? Damn it, I said black power. Black power. Black power. That's wrong.
That's right.
King Samir Shabazz and his fellow new Black Panther Party members
I already knew what this was.
see their mission rooted in a tradition of revolution started in the 1960s. Los Angeles, California summer of 1965. Following the arrest of a black motorist for drunk driving, the predominantly black neighborhood of Watts explodes. When the Watts riots subside 6 days later, 34 people are dead, 4,000 people arrested, and an estimated $100 million in property destroyed. By 1967, poverty, inequality, and racial discrimination spark over 100 similar riots in U.S. cities. Violent racial unrest sweeps the country, and a new militant movement emerges. At the forefront is an Oakland, California group called the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense.
The original Black Panther Party was founded in October of 1966. It's coming on the heels of the assassination of Malcolm X. It's emerging on the heels of the Black Rebellion in Watts. There is a sense in which the citizens of Oakland feel under siege. They're looking elsewhere to imagine a politics that will allow them to respond to the conditions of their living.
The Panthers, led by Huey Newton and Bobby Seale, break with the nonviolent methods of the civil rights movement, advocating instead for armed self-defense of the black community.
The Black Panther Party said that in order for black people to be free, the American government and the American structure had to be completely rent and reconstructed in a revolutionary way. To think that you are going to seek freedom from your oppressor is ridiculous. To think we're going to march and say no justice, no peace from now to doomsday is an absurdity. So once you understand that, and now a mechanism is in place, a guy named Huey Newton stands up and organizes other men and women, and they patrol the streets and they say this is what black people know of the government, justice on the street.
The original Black Panthers were not a separatist organization. They didn't want to leave the U.S. They wanted to reinvent it. Their rallying cry was Black Power. They combined black nationalism with Marxist philosophy and sought to overthrow the U.S. capitalist system of governance.
And by revolution, we meant the end of capitalism. We meant the institution of a socialist-like scheme. We said that we were communists. We were also black. We believed in black people.
Black people saved!
Using mass organizing tactics like rallies in poor neighborhoods, Panthers swell from 400 members to over 5,000 in 1969. Their belief, all power to all the people, helps them form alliances with other radical organizations, including those run by whites.
All power to all the people. There are 6 billion living human beings on the face of this earth right now. It has evolved to be such. You know, and it is not about just one ethnic group. You cannot even talk about African American people's community and human liberation unless you talk about all people's human liberation.
The original Panthers, what they really truly were about was trying to kind of uplift people in tough situations. You know, they also explicitly reached out to work with other races. They worked with the Young Lords, Puerto Ricans. They worked with all kinds of white leftists, and they really did. There really wasn't racist rhetoric about whites, you know, all white people need killing. I mean, it was very explicitly about the power structure.
They drafted a 10-point plan that called for adequate food and housing, an end to black service in the military, and the release of blacks from jail. They also served their community with many needed services and social programs, such as a breakfast program for poor black children, a free ambulance service, and legal aid. In the early 1970s, after years of arrests, conflict with police, intensive pressure from the FBI, and infighting within the group, the Panther organization eventually disintegrated. Panthers founder Huey Newton descended into drug use. In the early morning hours of August 22, 1989, Newton was shot dead on the streets of Oakland, in an area inhabited by drug dealers. Original Panther member David Hilliard still visits the spot where his friend was killed.
Huey got killed in front of this house right here. In the wee hours of the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, he was killed here by a drug dealer. I started immediately trying to figure out a way how to save the best of what our party represented. I wanted people to not reduce Huey to the last 5 years of his life. He was much more than that. He was a drug addict. but he was also the founder of one of the more impactful organizations in the history of human and civil rights struggle in this country. That is the Black Panther Party.
The Black Panthers achieved prominence for their community programs and their policy of armed self-defense and violence.